Welcome to Over 40 and Automated, where we trade stress for simplicity one click at a time. Today we're tackling a myth that I hear over and over again, one that stops so many people from even trying to make life easier. I'm too old to learn this stuff. I want you to know right now, if you've ever thought that, even once, you're not alone. You're not weird. You're not slow. You're not bad at technology. You're just normal. Because let's be honest with each other, most of us didn't grow up with any of this. We weren't handed smartphones in school. We didn't have teachers showing us how to tap icons, download apps, set reminders. For a lot of us, the first time we even used the internet was well into adulthood. We were paying rent, raising kids, working full-time jobs before email was even a thing. And now? Now there's a new app every month, a new password to remember, a new interface with new icons that you're just supposed to know. It's exhausting. It's overwhelming. And frankly, it can be embarrassing to admit you don't know how to do something that everyone acts like is so obvious. But let me say it clearly so there's no confusion. Not knowing something that didn't exist when you were growing up does not mean you're too old to learn it. It just means no one showed you yet. That's it. It's not about being slow or behind. It's about not having the practice. This myth exists for a reason. It exists because the tech world is terrible at explaining things to new learners. They design apps assuming you already know how apps work. They use icons instead of words. They hide settings behind menus. They don't onboard you gently. They just throw you in and expect you to swim. And if you struggle, they act like you're the problem. Think about it. How many times have you been told something is intuitive when it actually wasn't at all? Or you ask for help, and someone half your age just grabs your phone and does it without explaining how. Of course you end up thinking, maybe I'm just too old for this. But let's be real. That's not you being old. That's them being bad teachers. You've spent decades learning real skills, raising families, managing work, budgeting every dollar, navigating health issues, handling emergencies, adapting to changes over and over again. You're not too old to learn. You're too experienced to waste time on things that aren't explained well. Let's also be honest about something else. For many of us over 40, there's a kind of shame around asking questions. We were taught not to be a bother, to figure it out on our own, to act like we got it even when we didn't. So admitting you don't know how to do something on your phone feels vulnerable. It can feel like admitting weakness, especially when younger people act like you're asking a stupid question. But let's be clear, there's no shame in asking for help. There's no shame in learning something new. There's no shame in saying, "Show me, explain it slowly." You have every right to learn at your own pace. And here's the secret. Automation doesn't have to be advanced. It doesn't mean learning code or understanding AI. It can be as simple as setting one reminder on your phone. That's it. If you've ever set an alarm to wake up, you already know how to automate. If you've ever saved a friend's birthday in your calendar so you don't forget, that's automation. Let's look at a few ways you can use automation right now. No tech degree needed. Daily medication reminders. Your health matters. Set it once. Forget about forgetting. Recurring grocery lists. Most of us buy the same staples every week. Save that list once in your store app. Reorder in seconds. Skip the extra trips. Bill autopay. No late fees. No anxiety about due dates. Just peace of mind. Email filters. Stop your inbox from being a mess. Sort newsletters into read later. Keep important messages front and center. Pre-scheduled text messages, birthdays, anniversaries, check-ins with friends. Write them when you have time. Let them send automatically so people feel seen and loved even when you're busy. Recurring calendar alerts. Self-care isn't selfish. Remind yourself to drink water, stretch, take a break. Because you deserve to remember yourself. These aren't fancy, they're just practical. You're not trying to be a techie. You're trying to make life easier. You're trying to trade stress for simplicity. You're trying to get back the mental space you need to enjoy your day. And that is nothing to be embarrassed about. Let's talk about the benefits. Imagine waking up and knowing you don't have to remember every tiny thing. Your phone will remind you. Your bills will pay themselves. Your groceries will reorder in seconds. You'll know you reached out to people you love, even if you were busy that day. It's not about making you dependent. It's about giving you freedom. Freedom from the mental load. Freedom from worrying. Freedom to spend your time on what actually matters to you. You are not too old to learn this. You're too wise to keep doing everything the hard way if there's an easier option. You're too smart to keep wasting mental energy on things your phone can remember for you. You don't have to learn it all at once. You don't have to become a tech person. You just have to be willing to make one thing easier, one click at a time. That's it for this one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical ways to save time each week.